on the nightstand, your sweater hanging from a chair. Soft music on my phone, but we barely notice it's there. You're curled up in my oldest shirt, knees pulled in, hair falling free. You say I don't know where this is going, but I like where it's taking me. You trace the cracks along the wall like reading lines on someone's palm. You say I've never really felt this calm, and the whole room exhales at once. This is a 2 a.m. room for two, where the world can't tell us what to do. No right or wrong, no black or blue, just your sleepy eyes and my hands on you. We don't have to figure out the truth, we can stay suspended in this view. If there's a place I wanna fall into, it's this 2 a.m. room for two. You talk about the ways you've learned to keep your heart at arm's length, how loving meant you always burn till you mistook the flames for strength. I listen with my cheek pressed close to the rise and fall of your chest. I tell you, you don't have to earn this, you're allowed to simply rest. You say I'm scared that if I stay, I want more than I can say. I smile and let the silence speak while I kiss your forehead slow and weak. This is a 2 a.m. room for two, where the world can't tell us what to do. No right or wrong, no black or blue, just your sleepy eyes and my hands on you. We don't have to figure out the truth, we can stay suspended in this view. If there's a place I wanna fall into, it's this 2 a.m. room for two. If the daylight pulls the curtains wide and you feel that old urge to hide, we can laugh and call it just a night, or admit it felt a little right. We don't know the sunrise, any vows, we don't have to sort it out right now. But if you ever need a place to run to, you know this room remembers you. This is a 2 a.m. room for two, where the world can't tell us what to do. No right or wrong, no black or blue, just your sleepy eyes and my hands on you. We don't have to figure out the truth, we can stay suspended in this view. If there's a place I wanna fall into, it's this 2 a.m. for two. When the clock ticks past the night and we step back into the light, I'll keep a little door inside to our 2 a.m. room for two tonight. The blinds are letting in a silver line, it's drawing quiet rivers on your spine. The fan is humming like a distant sea while you're breathing slow and tangled into me. The bed sheets ripple when you move your knees like little waves beneath our heat. You say I'm always scared of feeling safe, it usually means I have more to lose than I can take. You hide your face against my throat, mumbling secrets like you're half afloat. I wrap my arms around your doubt and hold it till it settles down. These sheets feel like ocean waves, pulling all our fears away. If we sink a little deeper, let the night become our keeper. We don't need a perfect name for the way you say my name. If the morning makes us brave, we were first just sheets like ocean waves. tip a tiny ship. You say I've never really stayed this long. I always leave before it feels this strong. I tell you, you don't owe me forever. You don't have to promise we'll be together. Just let this moment fill your lungs like salt air on a restless tongue. You ask, will you remember this? If we turn into a missed call list, I smile and press my lips to yours. Say my memory's words for open doors. These sheets feel like ocean waves, pulling all our fears away. If we sink a little deeper, let the night become our keeper. We don't need a perfect name for the way you say my name. If the morning makes us brave, we were first, just sheets like ocean waves. If the day comes crashing in with its deadlines and its sins, we can tuck this in our ribs like a tide that softly lives. If you ever feel you're drowning in a room that's cold and crowded, close your eyes and you'll still taste this salt, soft, late night, gentle place. These sheets feel like ocean waves, pulling all our fears away. If we sink a little deeper, let the night become our keeper. We don't need a perfect name for the way you say my name. If the morning makes us brave, we were first, just sheets like ocean waves. When the current starts to fade and we stand up to the day, I'll still feel the way you stayed in these sheets like ocean waves. It's way past all the closing time. Street lights humming, crooked lines. Your shoes are by the bedroom door. You're walking barefoot on my floor. You're in my t-shirt, half a smile. Hair a mess, but it's my favorite style. You say, I don't know why I stayed this late. I say, maybe we both needed one escape. You lean your head against the wall like you're tired of standing tall. I take your hand and pull you near. Say you can leave your armor here. After the city sleeps, it's just us two. No noise, no rules, just me and you. In the hush where all the sirens fade, we can be whoever we're afraid to name. If tomorrow wants a different truth, we can let it knock outside this room. Right now all I wanna keep is you here. After the city sleeps, you trace your past in broken lines. Little stories have to find. You say every time I got too close, they love the idea of me the most. I listen with my hands in yours, counting every quiet pause. I say I'm not here to make you prove you're worth the things you've always had to lose. You whisper I don't trust my heart, it keeps mistaking endings for a start. I kiss the space beneath your eyes, say you don't have to get this right tonight. After the city sleeps, it's just us two. No noise, no rules, just me and you. In the hush where all the sirens fade, we can be whoever we're afraid to name. If tomorrow wants a different truth, we can let it knock outside this room. Right now all I wanna keep is you here. After the city sleeps, if the sunrise climbs the window frame and the world remembers our names, we can call sin, or the night we let the real walk in. You don't know me always or forever. We don't have to stitch our lives together, but if you ever need a place to breathe, this is what I hope you'll see. After the city sleeps, it's just us two. No noise, no rules, just me and you. In the hush where all the sirens fade, we can be whoever we're afraid to name. If tomorrow wants a different truth, we can let it knock outside this room. Right now all I wanna keep is you here. After the city sleeps, when the traffic starts to rise and the day floods in our eyes, I'll still hold this secret deep. You and me. After the city sleeps. There's a velvet quiet in this room, soft dust dancing in the moon. Your heartbeat is the only track playing with my ear against your back. The TV glows with muted light, some old movie we forgot tonight. Your fingers drawing lazy lines down my arm in borrowed time. You say I'm not used to feeling safe without waiting for someone to be replaced. I breathe you in, I breathe you out, like I'm learning what your soul's about. Stay in this velvet quiet with me, where our shadows are the only symphony. We don't need words we might regret, just the things our bodies won't forget. Let the outside world keep spinning fast, we can slow it down and make this last. If there's a place my heart feels right, it's hearing you in all this velvet quiet. You tell me how you always learned to leave before you could get burned, how you sleep with half your mind awake, waiting for the moment things will break. I pull the blanket to your chin, like I'm tucking all your fears within. You say I'm sorry, I'm a mess. I say that's the part I like the best. You whisper promise you won't run when you see the things that I become. I press my forehead into yours, say I've got my own undone floors. Stay in this velvet quiet with me, where our shadows are the only symphony. We don't need words we might regret, just the things our bodies won't forget. Let the outside world keep spinning fast, we can slow it down and make this last. If there's a place my heart feels right, it's hearing you in all this velvet quiet. This night a secret in our eyes, and if you ever doubt your worth, the ache, play this moment back for your own sake. Remember how your trembling voice still sounded like the bravest choice. Stay in this velvet quiet with me, where our shadows are the only symphony. We don't need words we might regret, just the things our bodies won't forget. Let the outside world keep spinning fast, fast. We can slow it down and make this last. If there's a place my heart feels right, it's hearing you in all this velvet quiet. When the noise comes breaking through, and the day starts asking what is true, I'll still hear the soft of you at night, breathing in this velvet quiet. You're lying sideways on my pillow, hair spilled out like quiet gold. The traffic's just a distant murmur, but in here the world is slow. Your hoodie slipping off your shoulder, best can catch a window light. You say I'm not my best this early, I say this is my favorite sight. You hide your face and laugh it off, say you're just tired, that's all. But every time you close your eyes, the room forgets it's small. Stay in this window light Sunday, bare feet tangled in my sheets. We don't need a plan or a label, just your heartbeat up against me. If the week comes crashing later with its noise and nicotine, I'll remember how your sleepy voice said my name in soft between. You trace your name across my chest, pretend you're bored but your hands shake. You say I always ruin good things by asking what we really are. Too late, I tell you let the coffee cool, let the questions wait outside. We can just be two soft people who got tired of always hiding right. You say I'm scared of wanting more than you're ready to give. I say right now is all we have, let's actually let it live. Stay in this window light Sunday, bare feet tangled in my sheets. We don't need a plan or a label, just your heartbeat up against me. If the week comes crashing later with its noise and nicotine, I remember how your sleepy voice said my name is soft between. And my name is soft, but still we don't know you. If the daylight turns too honest and it makes you wanna run, we can blame it on the timing or not being the one. But when you're staring at your ceiling on some future lonely night, I hope you'll still remember how you looked in this soft light. Stay in this window light Sunday, bare feet tangled in my sheets. We don't need a plan or a label, just your heartbeat up against me. If the week comes crashing later with its noise and nicotine, I remember how your sleepy voice said my name is soft between. When the clock pulls us apart and the city takes its due, I'll keep this blurry Sunday morning where the window light shows you. There are records on the floor, sleeves like falling constellations. You're dancing in my t-shirt, spinning slow in hesitation. The needle hums a quiet crackle, someone's holding 33. You laugh and miss a couple steps, then fall backwards into me. You say I don't know how to do this without making it too real. I say just let your shoulders loose and let the music say what we both feel. Leave the records on the floor tonight, let the vinyl catch our size. We don't need the perfect timing, we just need these softer, as if tomorrow asks for answers. We can shrug and close the door. All I know is how you held me between these records on the floor. Yeah, you got tin letters on the floor. You kick aside an empty sleeve, drop your head onto my chest. Say I've always been the person who turns love into a test. I tell you, you don't have to study, you don't have to get this right. You can just exist beside me, half awake at 2 a.m. at night. You say, what if I get used to this and can't go back to who I was? I say, maybe that's the point of it, to outgrow the version built on dust. Leave the records on the floor tonight. Let the vinyl catch our size. We don't need the perfect timing, we just need these softer, as if tomorrow asks for answers. We can shrug and close the door. All I know is how you held me between these records on the floor. That's we need records on the floor. If the sun creeps past the curtains and the needle hits the end, we can call this just a moment or the start of not pretending. If you choose to take the long way home, shoes in hand, hair smelling like my room, I hope each song that finds your ears feels a little bit like here. Leave the records on the floor tonight. Let the vinyl catch our size. We don't need the perfect timing, we just need these softer, as if tomorrow asks for answers. We can shrug and close the door. All I know is how you held me between these records on the floor. Every record, 20 records on the floor. When the track has lost its groove and you've got your life to choose, I'll still see you spinning slowly on a floor of black and grooves. The city's dripping from the rooftops, soft gray hum above our heads. You wrapped up in my blanket, coffee cooling by the bed. The balcony door is half open, rain is talking to the street. You're standing there in bare feet, quiet, wearing just my shirt and sleep. You say it's strange to feel this calm when my life's a fire alarm. I come up behind your back, let my hands become your glass. Stay with the rain on the balcony, let it wash what's chasing you. We don't need to solve the future, we just need this simple view. If tomorrow shakes your bones again and you forget what safe can do, close your eyes and you'll remember. Rain on the balcony, me holding you. You press your forehead to the window, trace a raindrop with your thumb. Tell me how you lost your softness, teaching yourself to always run. I slip my arms around your waist, feel your shoulders slowly drop. You whisper, what if I break here? I say, then that's where we'll stop. You say I'm used to folding first before I get to speak my hurt. I kiss the tension from your neck, say you can unlearn that here step by step. Stay with the rain on the balcony, let it wash what's chasing you. We don't need to solve the future, we just need this simple view. If tomorrow shakes your bones again and you forget what safe can do, close your eyes and you'll remember. Rain on the balcony, me holding you. if the clouds clear out too early and the streets turn hard and bright, we can call this just a moment or the start of getting light. You don't owe me always, never. You don't have to choose a name. Just remember how it felt tonight when the storm outside was tame. Stay with the rain on the balcony. Let it wash what's chasing you. We don't need to solve the future, we just need the simple view. If tomorrow shakes your bones again and you forget what safe can do, close your eyes and you'll remember. Rain on the balcony, me holding you. When the pavement starts to shine and the morning cuts through blue, there'll still be a quiet corner where it's raining. Around you. There's a soft lamp in the corner, throwing gold across your face. Every shadow that it paints on you makes this room my favorite place. You're lying on your side, half smiling, one hand tucked beneath your cheek. You say I'm not good at staying, I say you don't have to, just breathe. You glance up like you're confessing without letting the words come through, but I can read every sentence in the quiet shape of you. Right here between the lamp and you, all the noise turns see-through. We don't need a perfect script, just your fingers at my lips. If the world demands a point of view, we can keep this one for two. I don't care what's false or true, I just know this light looks right on you. You tell me how your trust got thin from all the times it wore too fast, how you learned to dim your colors so no one saw how bright you burned. In fact, I listen with my hand on yours, thumb tracing circles, keeping time. You say I'm scared you'll see too much, I say that's the part I hope I find. You laugh once but your eyes are wet, say I'm not used to being met. I pull you closer to my chest, say you don't have to pass this test. Right here between the lamp and you, right here between the lamp and you, all the noise turns see-through. We don't need a perfect script, just your fingers at my lips. If the world demands a point of view, we can keep this one for two. I don't care what's false or true, I just know this light looks right on you. If the bulb burns out someday and the room goes dark and plain, you might think the magic's gone, just four walls and a frame. But I'll still see you like you are, lit from underneath your scars. Not a costume, not a role, just a tired but honest soul. Right here between the lamp and you, all the noise turns see-through. We don't need a perfect script, just your fingers at my lips. If the world demands a point of view, we can keep this one for two. I don't care what's false or true, I just know this light looks right on you. When we finally kill the light and let the dark reclaim you, I'll still feel that little halo where the lamp once circled you. The lamp is turned down halfway low, cast an ember on your throat. You're lying on your stomach, humming some tune only your heart knows. Your hair is spilling off the pillow, curtain shadows on your skin. You say I don't look good like this. I say that's where the truth begins. You hide your smile behind your hand, like you're scared I'll understand all the pieces you've concealed. But that's the part I want revealed. Stay with the low lamp, slow hands, where we don't know the night of plan. We can let the silence speak while your fingers trace my ribs in beats. If tomorrow asks for big demands, we can leave it waiting where it stands. Right now all I need to land is you, this room, low lamp, slow hand. If the light bulb flickers out in an arcing accident, how you learned it off every time your heart got lost. I listen with my chest, it's proof that there's space for all your truth. You say I'm scared of wanting this, I say then start small with just this kiss. You whisper don't remember me, you're softer than I'm meant to be. I grin and pull you into view, say that's exactly how I want. Stay with the low lamp, slow hands, where we don't know the night of plan. We can let the silence speak while your fingers trace my ribs in beats. If tomorrow asks for big demands, we can leave it waiting where it stands. Right now all I need to land is you, this room, low lamp, slow hands. And if the light bulb flickers out and the dark invites your doubt, you can call this just a slip or a late night gentle script. But if you ever feel alone in a house that's not a home, close your eyes and you'll still feel how these slow hands made you real. Stay with the low lamp, slow hands, where we don't know the night of plan. We can let the silence speak while your fingers trace my ribs in beats. If tomorrow asks for big demands, we can leave it waiting where it stands. Right now all I need to land is you, this room, low lamp, slow hands. When the morning floods the scene and the shadows lose their sheen, I'll still hold this soft coming, your name beneath my slow hands. There's a breeze through the half-open window, bringing city whispers to the bed. You're lying on your back, arms above you, staring at the ceiling like it's in your head. The night is humming something gentle, streetlights painting lines on you. You say I'm scared of how this feels, 'cause feeling safe is something new. You turn your face a little left, like you're hiding from what's next. But every time you look my way, another wall begins to break. Stay with the half-open window, let the night breathe in and out. We don't have to call this anything, we can just be here right now. If the morning tries to close close this with its questions loud and cold. I'll remember how your fragile heart finally let itself unfold. You tell me how you sleep in armor, even when you're not alone. How you keep one foot near the exit, just in case you have to go. I slide my hand beneath your shoulders, pull you gently into me. Say tonight there is no exit, just a place you get to breathe. You laugh and then your voice goes soft. Say, what if I can't turn this off? I say, you don't have to promise me, you can just exist and see. Stay with a half-open window, let the night breathe in and out. We don't have to call this anything, we can just be here right now. If the morning tries to close this with its questions loud and cold, I'll remember how your fragile heart finally let itself unfold. If the curtain starts to flutter and the sun sneaks up the wall, we can blame it on the time and say we never meant to fall. But when you're staring at the ceiling on some future heavier night, I hope you'll feel this quiet room and my arms that held you right. Stay with the half-open window, let the night breathe in and out. We don't have to call this anything, we can just be here right now. If the morning tries to close this with its questions loud and cold, I remember how your fragile heart finally let itself unfold. When the windows finally shut and the day has had enough, I'll still hear you breathing slow by that half-open window. Glow. You're wearing my shirt like it's always been yours. Sleeves rolled up, standing barefoot on the floor. Streetlights spilling through the crooked blinds, drawing silver down your neckline, tracing lines. Your lipstick's faded, but it's on my throat like a secret signature only we both know. You say I should go before it gets too much, but your fingers won't let go of my touch. You laugh then look away too fast, like you're scared this feeling's built to last. But I can hear what you don't say in every breath you give away. There's midnight on your collar, on your skin. Every shadow in this room leans in. We don't need to know what happens when we fall, we can just get lost against this wall. If tomorrow wants to ask what this all is, we can let it find its own excuses. Right now all I want is you pressed in with midnight on your collar, on your skin. You trace my name along my chest, half a joke, half a quiet test. You say I break things when I stay too long. I say maybe they were cracked all along. You tell me you're tired of being brave, of always being the one who's okay. I take your hands and kiss each palm, say you can fall apart here, it's still calm. You whisper please don't memorize the mess that's hiding in my eyes. I smile and pull you into view, say that's the part that feels most true. There's midnight, you're gone, your collar on your skin. Every shadow in this room leans in. We don't need to know what happens when we fall, we can just get lost against this wall. If tomorrow wants to ask what this all is, we can let it find its own excuses. Right now all I want is you pressed in with midnight on your collar, on your skin. the sunrise crawls across your spine and the world comes calling on the line, we can say this was a beautiful mistake or a soft decision we were glad to make. When you're standing in some other light, trying hard to feel alright, I hope you'll taste this room again. The way midnight dressed your gentle skin. There's midnight on your collar, on your skin. Every shadow in this room leans in. We don't need to know what happens when we fall. We can just get lost against this wall. If tomorrow wants to ask what this all is, we can let it find its own excuses. Right now all I want is you pressed in with midnight on your collar, on your skin. When the night lets go and you step through, I'll still see that shade of you. Ooh, standing in my borrowed shirt, pulled thin, with midnight on your collar, on your skin. There are crumpled sheets round our feet, like the evidence of every truth we didn't speak. Your hair is wild, your cheeks are flushed, the whole room's humming with the after rush. You're lying on your side, knees pulled and tracing headlines on my skin. You say I don't know what this makes us now. I say we don't have to name it out loud. You glance at me like I might run, like you've seen this moment come undone. But I'm still here, breathing slow, letting all the definitions go. In these crumpled sheets, with our quiet hearts, we're just softer versions of our jagged parts. We don't owe the world a single line, we just owe ourselves this borrowed time. If tomorrow splits us into different stars, we'll still know who we really were tonight in the dark. No labels, no charts, just two bodies in the dark. Crumpled sheets, quiet hearts. Tell me how you learn to leave before your hopes get up to speed. How every tender thing you felt you've pressed down till it almost melts. I listen with my forehead pressed gently to your collarbone, chest to chest. You say I'm scared of wanting more, I say then let's just want this and nothing more. You laugh once but your voice is thin, like you're not used to letting anyone in. I brush my thumb beneath your eye, catch the tremble before it dries. In these crumpled sheets, with our quiet hearts, we're just softer versions of our jagged parts. We don't owe the world a single line, we just owe ourselves this borrowed time. If tomorrow splits us into different stars, we'll still know who we really were tonight in the dark. No labels, no charts, just two bodies in the dark. Crumpled sheets, quiet hearts. If the morning comes with heavy hands, asking us for clearer plans, we can smile and let it pass. We don't have to make this last. But if you ever feel alone in a room that doesn't feel like home, close your eyes and you'll still find this small island in your mind, where the air was warm and safe, where you didn't have to hide your face, where for one night you were seen in all your parts, in crumpled sheets and quiet hearts. In these crumpled sheets, with our quiet hearts, we're just softer versions of our jagged parts. We don't owe the world a single line, we just owe ourselves this borrowed time. If tomorrow splits us into different stars, we'll still know who we really were tonight. light and smooth again, and the day begins to press its claims. I still feel the way we fell apart, and fit back in with quiet hearts. Quiet hearts. The hallway light is barely on, just a stripe across the door. You're lying with your head on my arm, tracing patterns I have not seen before. Your phone is buzzing on the dresser, but you let it ring in a fade. You say tonight I just want quiet, in a place I don't have to be brave. You laugh, then your voice goes low. Say I don't let many people know there's a softer part under my teeth that's always scared of what it needs. So let there be soft voices in the dark, yours and mine just beating hearts. We don't need a vow or a spark, just the truth that's safe in who we are. If the daylight makes us fall apart, we'll still have this fragile heart. Soft voices in the dark, your name sleeping in my heart, and your name sleeping in my heart. You tell me how you hide your questions under jokes and clever lines, how you've learned to keep your distance so you don't owe anyone your mind. I listen with my lips on your shoulder, feeling every word you drop. You say if I let you see too much, will you turn around and stop? I whisper you can show me slow, you don't have to fully glow. We can leave some corners dim if that's where your fears have been. So let there be soft voices in the dark, yours and mine just beating hearts. We don't need a vow or a spark, just the truth that's safe in who we are. If the daylight makes us fall apart, we'll still have this fragile art of soft voices in the dark, your name sleeping in my heart, your name sleeping in my heart. If the morning asks for answers, we can shrug and call it chance, or admit that in this silence we both took a different stance. You don't have to stay forever, you don't have to pick a side, but if you ever feel like breaking, come remember how we tried. So let there be soft voices in the dark, yours and mine just beating hearts. We don't need a vow or a spark, just the truth is safe in who we are. If the daylight makes us fall apart, we'll still have this fragile art of soft voices in the dark, your name sleeping in my heart. When the room is bright and stark, and we're lonely in the park, I'll still hear you low and sharp, your soft voice in all my dark. half peeled off but still they shine. You say you had them since you were little, like a map you never left behind. We're lying on our backs in silence, tracing shapes with lazy hands. You tell me where your favorite one is. I swear I finally understand. You say I used to wish on this one when I was scared of growing old. I turn my head and watch you talking, like I'm watching all your stories unfold. We're making bedroom constellations out of scars and hesitation. Every freckle, every sigh is another star across the sky. We don't need a grand equation, just a soft illumination. If the universe feels too wide tonight, I'll be a little orbit in this light. You point at all the cracks in plaster, say they look like distant moons. Laugh about the way your landlord never fixed this broken room. But I can see the way you soften when you talk about your past, how you built these tiny galaxies just to feel a love that lasts. You whisper, I'm afraid you'll see how much I've learned to live alone. I take your hand and interlock it, say you don't have to do this on your own. Oh, we're making bedroom constellations out of scars and hesitation. Every freckle, every sigh is another star across the sky. We don't need a grand equation, just a soft illumination. If the universe feels too wide tonight, I'll be your little orbit in this light. If the morning strips the magic from these plastic glowing stars, if they fade into the daylight and reveal how small they are, remember how they held your wishes when the world felt much too big. How we turned your quiet bedroom to a sky we both could live in. We're making bedroom constellations out of scars and hesitation. Every freckle, every sigh is another star across the sky. We don't need a grand equation, just a soft illumination. If the universe feels too wide tonight, I'll be a little orbit in this light. When the ceiling turns to white and the stars give up their light, I'll still see your soul in stations full of bedroom constellations. There's a single bulb above the sink, humming soft and yellow while you're sitting on the counter barefoot, stealing sips of my late night drink. My jacket's hanging off your frame, sleeves too long but you don't care. You say I'm never up this early, but it's 3 a.m. and we're both still here. You spin the spoon between your fingers like you're scared to meet my eyes, but every time you look up once, the whole room finally feels right. Stay with me in this quiet kitchen light, where the tiles know all our secrets tonight. We don't need a label or a plan, just your knees brushing my hands. If the sunrise, that's what we became, we can let it guess. We owe no name. All I need, if I define it right, is you, soft in this quiet kitchen light. You tell me how your day went sideways, how your hope ran out by noon. Then you smile like you're apologizing for letting it spill into the room. I lean my shoulder into yours, let our silence fill the gaps. You say I don't wanna be a burden, I say you're the only thing that's kept me intact. You laugh once, then your voice goes thin. Say I don't know how to let people in. I touch your wrist and feel the shake. Say you don't have to all at once, it's okay. Stay with me in this quiet kitchen light, where the tiles know all our secrets tonight. We don't need a label or a plan, just your knees brushing my hands. If the sunrise asks what we became, we can let it guess. We own no name. All I need if I define it right is you, soft in this quiet kitchen light. If the kettle starts to whistle and the clock remembers time, we can't blame it on the hour or the way your heartbeat rhymed. If you walk back through that doorway with your shoes back on your feet, just remember how it tasted to feel safe on this cold seat. Stay with me in this quiet kitchen light, where the tiles know all our secrets tonight. We don't need a label or a plan, just your knees brushing my hands. If the sunrise asks what we became, we can let it guess. We owe no name. All I need if I define it right is you, soft in this quiet kitchen light. When the mugs are in the sink and the day pulls you from me, I'll still hear your tired laugh in this little kitchen memory. There's a suitcase by the doorway, half unzipped, clothes spilling out, hotel curtains barely open, letting in a quiet shout. You're lying on the crumpled duvet, hair a halo on white sheets. You say we've only got till 11, but you're not moving your bare feet. You joke about the mini fridge and the view that's half a wall, but when you turn your head to face me, it feels like we've got it all. Stay with your late checkout heart, let the world wait in the lobby downstairs. We don't have to rush this part, we can move slow like nobody cares. If the front desk calls to ask when we're planning to depart, tell them we're still busy here, making room for your late checkout heart. Making room for your late checkout heart. You trace circles on the headboard with your fingertip inside. Tell me how you're always leaving before anyone can see you cry. I roll onto my side to meet you, lay my hand across your waist. Say you don't have to pack so quickly, we can let this morning go to waste. You smile small like it almost hurts. Say I don't know if I deserve someone seeing me like this, with my makeup gone, with my fears so loud it hisses. Stay with your late checkout heart, let the world wait in the lobby downstairs. We don't have to rush this part, we can move slow like nobody cares. If the front desk calls to ask when we're planning to depart, tell them we're still busy here, making room for your late checkout heart. if you leave with your hair still damp, suitcase wheels on hotel top, we can call this just a weekend, or a secret we replay in our minds. But if you ever miss this softness in some other rigid day, remember how the quiet held you when you let your guard decay. Stay with your late checkout heart, let the world wait in the lobby downstairs. We don't have to rush this part, we can move slow like nobody cares. If the front desk calls to ask when we're planning to depart, tell them we're still busy here, making room for your late checkout heart. Yeah. When the key card stops working and the door locks out our past, I'll still keep this faded room where your late checkout heart relaxed. Your bag is by the doorway, shoes lined up against the wall, my t-shirt hanging off your frame like it was made too big on purpose. After all, the hallway light is barely on, just a stripe across your face. You say I should really get going, but your body doesn't move from place. You play with the cuff of your sleeve like you're stalling out the lead. Every time you glance at me, the clock forgets what time should be. Stay a little longer in this dim hallway, soft goodbye. We can let the words fall out or never even try. If the morning wants an answer, we can let it pass us by. I don't need a promise written in the sky, just your fingers in my fingers one more time. If this is where we end or where we start, let it be here in a dim hallway. Soft goodbye, heart. You tell me you're not good at endings, that you talk too much or not at all, that you've walked away from softer moments just to beat the hurt to every call. I listen with my hand on your shoulder, thumb tracing little circles slow. You say I'm scared of what I'm feeling, I say baby, fear is how you know. You laugh once and shake your head, say you're too calm for what I said. I pull you closer by the waist, say we don't have to make it make sense today. Stay a little longer in this dim hallway, soft goodbye. We can let the words fall out or never even try. If the morning wants an answer, we can let it pass us by. I don't need a promise written in the sky, just your fingers in my fingers one more time. If this is where we end or where we start, let it be here in a dim hallway. Soft goodbye, heart. If you walk out to the pavement with the city in your ears, and you start to feel the distance stretching out these quiet years, remember how the air stood still, how the world fell out of view, how the only truth that mattered was this hallway, me and you. Stay a little longer in this dim hallway, soft goodbye. We can let the words fall out or never even try. If the morning wants an answer, we could let it pass us by. I don't need a promise written in the sky, just your fingers in my fingers one more time. This is where we end or where we start. Let it be here in a dim hallway. Soft goodbye, heart. When the door's finally closed and you're somewhere down the line, I'll still feel you're almost leaving in this hallway of my mind. The movie's been over for an hour, but the credits still roll light. You're half asleep on my shoulder, tracing circles out of spite. The room is full of little noises, old fridge traffic down the street, but the loudest sound I'm hearing is your slow heart next to me. You say I'm not used to staying after all the noise is gone. I say this is where it matters, when the soundtrack's finally done. Stay with your slow breathing in the dark, where our shadows do the talking for our hearts. We don't need to spell it out in sparks. We can let our bodies write the softer parts. If tomorrow needs a story to remark, we can let it miss the point and miss the mark. All I need is you press close and calm, and you're slow breathing in the dark on my arm. You tell me how the quiet scares you more than any crowded room, how you'd rather drown in volume than be alone with what you've bloomed. I slide my hand along your spine, feel the tremble in your laugh. Say you don't have to fill the silence, we can just let seconds pass. You whisper, what if this feels safe? And I forget how to be brave. I smile and pull you to my chest, say being soft is sometimes best. Stay with your slow breathing in the dark, where our shadows do the talking for our hearts. We don't need to spell it out in sparks. We can let our bodies write the softer parts. If tomorrow needs a story to remark, we can let it miss the point and miss the mark. All I need is you press close and calm, and you're slow breathing in the dark on my arm. If the sunrise slips under the curtain, painting gold across your face, and the world starts asking questions, we don't know it any grace. We can call this just a moment, or a quiet breaking through, but I'll know the way it changed me to hear the peaceful side of you. Stay with your slow breathing in the dark, where our shadows do the talking for our hearts. We don't need to spell it out in sparks. We can let our bodies write the softer parts. If tomorrow needs a story to remark, we can let it miss the point and miss the mark. All I need is you press close and calm, and you're slow breathing in the dark on my arm. When the room is full of daylight, and we're strangers to the stars, I'll still hear that quiet rhythm of your breathing on my heart. There's a glass of water on the nightstand, lipstick fading on the rim. Your necklace tangled on my lampshade, like a secret you forgot within. You're lying on your side, facing me, knee hooked lightly over mine. You say I always talk too honest when it's past this kind of time. You twist the edge of the pillowcase like you're scared of what you'll say. But every time you meet my eyes, another wall just slips away. Leave your nightstand confessions here in the quiet where no one interferes. We don't have to make this make sense. We can just be skin and consequence. If the morning wants a tidy version, we can hide this, close the curtain. All I want tonight, no questions, is your mouth on mine. And nightstand confessions. You tell me how you love too heavy, how you hate the way you care, how you've been the one who stayed for people who were never really there. I listen with my thumb on your cheek, tracing every tremble in your voice. You say I'm scared, you use your softness. I say soft is still a valid choice. You laugh once like you don't believe, say you're too kind, it's hard to breathe. I pull you closer to my chest, say you deserve a gentle rest. Leave your nightstand confessions here in the quiet where no one interferes. We don't have to make this make sense. We can just be skin and consequence. If the morning wants a tidy version, we can hide this, close the curtain. All I want tonight, no questions, is your mouth on mine. And nightstand confessions. Dragging us back into our lives, we can call it just a moment, or the night we almost tried. You don't know me happy endings, you don't have to spell it out. But if you ever doubt your worth, you play this feeling back in your own house. Leave your nightstand confessions here in the quiet where no one interferes. We don't have to make this make sense. We can just be skin and consequence. If the morning wants a tidy version, we can hide this, close the curtain. All I want tonight, no questions, is your mouth on mine. And nightstand confessions. When the room is clean and cold and the stories go untold, I'll still hear your late night lessons in these silent nightstand confessions. The world stops at the edge of the duvet. Everything beyond is outer space. You're tracing constellations on my shoulder, naming stars I can't replace. The hallway light leaks in a sliver, like a comet through the door. But under here, it's just our breathing, like a tide against the shore. You say I'm scared of real life crashing into whatever this might be. I say tonight we're off the radar, no one else but you and me. In this undercovers universe, we're galaxies of tangled nerves. We don't need a map or perfect words, just your heartbeat under my shirt. If tomorrow pulls us back to earth, let it miss how much this hurt right now. All I know for sure is you're my favorite kind of world. You tell me how you've always folded all your wanting into jokes, how you learned to keep on smiling even when your chest was smoke. I listen with my hand between your shoulder blades, your fragile frame. You say, what if I get used to this? I say that maybe that's the point we've prayed. You laugh and hide beneath a blanket, only your fingers find my wrist. You whisper, don't remember me, it's softer than I can admit. In this undercover universe, we're galaxies of tangled nerves. We don't need a map or perfect words, just your heartbeat under my shirt. If tomorrow pulls us back to earth, let it miss how much this hurt right now. All I know for sure is you're my favorite kind of world. If the sunlight slips under the fabric, turning planets back to sheets, we can shrug and call it nothing, or admit it knocked us off our feet. When you're staring at your ceiling on some restless late night, close your eyes and you'll still find us orbiting in this soft light. In this undercover universe, we're galaxies of tangled nerves. We don't need a map or perfect words, just your heartbeat in my shirt. If tomorrow pulls us back to earth, let it miss how much this hurt right now. All I know for sure is you're my favorite kind of world. When the stars turn back to plaster and the room resumes its shape, I'll still feel this tiny universe where we finally let ourselves escape. Candles in the bathroom, candles on the sink. You're sitting on a counter, bare legs in the dim. My hoodie hanging loose around your frame. You laugh and say you never look the same. The tub is full, but we're both still dressed, trading jokes about the day's small mess. You say I don't know how to turn my mind off. I say you don't have to, just let the noise drop. You trail your fingers through the water like you're testing if it's safe. But every time you glance my way, I feel the chaos lose its way. Stay with the candles in the bathroom light, where the world can't see us getting soft tonight. We don't need to name what this might be. We can just exist where it feels easy. If tomorrow feels too sharp and loud, and you're drowning in the crowd, close your eyes and you'll remember you there and laughing in this tiny room. You talk about the times you swallow tears, how the shower was your favorite place to disappear. Steaming water, hiding all your noise, while you held your breath and lost your voice. I kneel down between your knees, hands resting where you let me be. You say I'm scared of what you'll see and hear. I say love, it's only human fear. You whisper don't romanticize the parts of me I try to hide. I kiss your wrist and close my eyes, say those are where you feel most alive. Stay with the candles in the bathroom light, where the world can't see us getting soft tonight. We don't need to name what this might be. We can just exist where it feels easy. If tomorrow feels too sharp and loud, and you're drowning in the crowd, close your eyes and you'll remember you bare and laughing in this tiny room. If the wax burns down to nothing and the water's turning chill, we you're standing at some stranger's sink, fighting tears that start to sting. I hope you taste this quiet air where you learned you could be seen and still be scared. Stay with the candles in the bathroom light, where the world can't see us getting soft tonight. We don't need to name what this might be. We can just exist where it feels easy. If tomorrow feels too sharp and loud and you're drowning in the crowd, close your eyes and you'll remember you there and laughing in this tiny room. When the last flame lets us go, when the mirror clears its glow, I'll still see your tender truth in this small, forgiving blue. The bar's closed down and now go, but we're still in your park car low. Seats pushed back, windows fog, city humming like a distant thought. Your heels are kicked off on the floor, my jacket wrapped around you warm. You say I hate the part where nights must end. I say we can stretch, just won't pretend. Streetlights flicker on the dash, painting gold across your hands. Every time you laugh too loud, the empty lot becomes our land. Stay in this parking lot afterglow, where we're the only ones who know what it feels like to be still when the world is chasing thrills. We don't have to drive away just yet. We can let the engine rest. If all we ever own is this small road, let it be this parking lot afterglow. You lean your head against the window, draw a heart into the mist. Say I used to think love only hurt, so I kept it on my wrist. You show me all your faded scars from wearing care like open arms. I take your fingers off the glass, lace them tight and let time pass. You whisper I don't wanna need anyone enough to make me bleed. I say needing isn't only pain, sometimes it's just sharing rain. Stay in this parking lot afterglow, where we're the only ones who know what it feels like to be still when the world is chasing thrills. We don't have to drive away just yet. We can let the engine rest. If all we ever own is this small road, let it be this parking lot afterglow. If the sunrise catches on your lashes turning, night to faded flashes, we can call this just a scene from a movie no one's seen. But when you're stuck in traffic someday, feeling small and far away, I hope you'll feel this quiet car where your guard fell off in my arms. Stay in this parking lot afterglow, where we're the only ones who know what it feels like to be still when the world is chasing thrills. We don't have to drive away just yet. We can let the engine rest. If all we ever own is this small road, let it be this parking lot afterglow. When we finally start the car and the distance feels too far, I'll still see your tire glow in that empty lot in our afterglow. City lights are hiding on your skin. Curtains breathe as the night moves in. You're lying on my chest, hair a mess, eyes half closed, tracing little circles where my heartbeat flows. Your phone is somewhere on the floor. Missed calls are knocking on the door, but we're slow dancing in this quiet tangled space, breathing in the stillness like a long embrace. You say I don't wanna sleep just yet, I'm afraid I'll wake and then forget, but I promise with my hands and mouth I'll write you down so loud. Stay with me soft after midnight, where the world can't find our daylight. We don't need to talk too much, just your heartbeat and your touch. Let the night stretch out and hold us. Let tomorrow not control us. If all I ever get is this one night, let it be you, soft after midnight. Your lipstick's on my favorite shirt. You laugh and say it could be worse. I say it's proof that you were here, that this was real. You roll your eyes but I can feel the way you feel. We whisper stupid stories in the dark, childhood scars and secret marks. You show me every little piece you always hide, and I swear to keep them safe on my side. You say I never let them see this part. This is where I keep my softer heart. I kiss the place where all your doubts live, and ask if you can trust me with it. Stay with me soft after midnight, where the world can't find our daylight. We don't need to talk too much, just your heartbeat and your touch. Let the night stretch out and hold us. Let tomorrow not control us. If all I ever get is this one night, let it be you, soft after midnight. Sunrise creeps across your face, pain in gold along your waist. Will you call this just a pretty dream or something somewhere in between? If we never get another chance at this half-asleep romance, I'll still know what it meant tonight to see your soul in low lamplight. Stay with me soft after midnight, where the world can't find our daylight. We don't need to talk too much, just your heartbeat and your touch. Let the night stretch out and hold us. Let tomorrow not control us. If all I ever get is this one night, let it be you, soft after midnight, when the city starts to wake and this room begins to fade. I'll still carry in my quiet mind the way you looked at me at 2 all night. City lights are hiding on your skin. Curtains breathe as the night moves in. You're lying on my chest, hair a mess, eyes half closed, tracing little circles where my heartbeat flows. Your phone is somewhere on the floor. Missed calls knocking on the door, but we're slow dancing in this quiet tangled space, breathing in the stillness like a long embrace. You say I don't wanna sleep just yet, I'm afraid I'll wake and then forget, but I promise with my hands and mouth I'll write you down so loud. Stay with me soft after midnight, where the world can't find our daylight. We don't need to talk too much, just your heartbeat and your touch. Let the night stretch out and hold us. Let tomorrow not control us. If all I ever get is this one night, let it be you, soft after midnight. Your lipstick's on my face, favorite shirt. You laugh and say it could be worse. I say it's proof that you were here, that this was real. You roll your eyes, but I can feel the way you feel. You whisper stupid stories in the dark, childhood scars and secret marks. You show me every little piece you always hide, and I swear to keep them safe on my side. You say I never let them see this part. This is where I keep my softer heart. I kiss the place where all your doubts live, and ask if you can trust me with it. Stay with me soft after midnight, where the world can't find our daylight. We don't need to talk too much, just your heartbeat and your touch. Let the night stretch out and hold us. Let tomorrow not control us. If all I ever get is this one night, let it be you, soft after midnight. If the sunrise creeps across your face, pain and gold along your waist, will you call this just a pretty dream, or something somewhere in between? If we never get another chance at this half-asleep romance, I'll still know what it meant tonight to see your soul in the lamplight. Stay with me soft after midnight, where the world can't find our daylight. We don't need to talk too much, just your heartbeat and your touch. Let the night stretch out and hold us. Let tomorrow not control us. If all I ever get is this one night, let it be you, soft after midnight. When the city starts to waken and this room begins to fade, I'll still carry in my quiet mind the way you looked at me at 2:09. Rain taps soft against the glass, streetlights blur as the hours pass. You're lying sideways, eyes on mine, like you're reading every hidden line. The TV's on, but the sound is low. Film flickers in a silver glow, but the only story that I see is the way your hands keep finding me. You say I'm not good with pretty words. I stumble when my heart gets hurt, so I tell you, you don't have to speak. Your silence already pulls me deep. Just leave your whispers on the pillow, let them sink into my skin. We don't need promises tomorrow, we can just exist right here. Every breath you steal tonight writes your name across my soul. If the morning wants to follow, I'll still keep your whispers on the pillow. You trace constellations on my chest, soft, unsure, but still confessed. You name a star after your favorite fear, and laugh when I say bring it here. We talk about the things we lost, loves that left and lines we crossed. You say you're scared to start again. I press your worries down with both my hands. You say I'm too used to letting go. Every time I stay, it starts to snow. I pull you closer in the dark and ask you, can we leave that part? Just leave your whispers on the pillow, let them sink into my skin. We don't need promises tomorrow, we can just exist right here. Every breath you steal tonight writes your name across my soul. If the morning wants to follow, I'll still keep your whispers on this room. Just leave your whispers on the pillow, let them sink into my skin. We don't need promises tomorrow, we can just exist right here. Every breath you steal tonight writes your name across my soul. If the morning wants to follow, I'll still keep your whispers on the us on, there'll be an echo soft and low of your whispers where my dreams still go. The clock is stuck on 3 a.m. City hum is soft, a distant hymn. You're lying sideways in my sheets, bare feet tangled up with me, lamplight pouring down your spine. Painted shadows I could trace for life. You smile lazy, half asleep, murmur secrets you don't mean to keep. You say I don't look my best this late, laugh it off, try to hide your face, but every flaw you think you see is another way you glow to me. You're golden at 3 a.m. when the world forgets your name. With your hair a mess, your guard undressed, and your heartbeat loud and plain. If the morning steals this version, I'll replay it in my veins. 'Cause you're softer, truer, brighter, golden at 3 a.m. Your fingers sketch along my jaw, careless slow like you forgot the clock. You ask me what I'm scared of most, I say the days when I can't hold you close. You roll your eyes but your voice shakes too, say I'm scared of being too much for you. I laugh and pull you to my chest, say too much is when I love you less. You say promise you won't run away when the shine wears off someday. I kiss your forehead, close your eyes, say you're my favorite shade of tide. You're golden at 3 a.m. when the world forgets your name. With your hair a mess, your guard undressed, and your heartbeat loud and plain. If the morning steals this version, I'll replay it in my veins. 'Cause you're softer, truer, brighter, golden at 3 a.m. If the sunlight comes too soon, crawling in across this room, we'll pretend we didn't see, let it slide right over me. If this night's all we ever own, if it ends when we're alone, I'll still hold this fragile gem. You here, golden at 3 a.m. when the world forgets your name. With your hair a mess, your guard undressed, and your heartbeat loud and plain. If the morning steals this version, I'll replay it in my veins. 'Cause you're softer, truer, brighter, golden at 3 a.m. When the clock decides to move and the night runs out of room, I'll still carry where and when you're golden at 3 a.m. just died an hour ago, but we're still here in the afterglow. Shoes kicked off on the wooden floor, your lipstick stain on my t-shirt collar. Your head is resting on my chest. The room's a mess, but this is best. No more noise and no more crowd. Just stop breathing, talking loud. You say I don't know why I stayed. I always leave before it's late, but something in the way you lean says you're tired of that routine. We're slow dancing in the quiet. No music, but I still hear it in the way your shoulders fall, in the way you give it all. Let the night forget the riot, all the chaos, all the sirens. All I need, if I define it, is you. Slow dancing in the quiet. Bare bulbs hanging from the ceiling, cast your freckles like a painting. You say you hate the way you look, I say that's my favorite part of the book. We talk about our almost nearlies, people who left us half in theory. You laugh and say we're both a mess. I say maybe that's why we fit best. You say promise you won't turn to stone when I let you see the parts I own. I tell you love, you're safe right here. Let your shadows disappear. We're slow dancing in the quiet. No music, but I still hear it in the way your shoulders fall, in the way you give it all. Let the night forget the riot, all the chaos, all the sirens. All I need, if I define it, is you. Slow dancing in the quiet. If tomorrow hangs its questions on our windows, on our mansions, we don't owe it any proof of what was real inside this room. If this never gets a name, if it's just a gentle flame, I'll still know the way it felt when your guarded heart unspelled. We're slow dancing in the quiet. No music, but I still hear it in the way your shoulders fall, in the way you give it all. Let the night forget the riot, all the chaos, all the sirens. All I need, if I define it, is you. Slow dancing in the quiet. When the world comes back to life and we step into the light, I'll still move to this one right. You and me, slow in the quiet. Fairy lights are dripping from the wall, little constellations in our small room sky. You're lying sideways in an old white tee, asking if I still want you when the color's dry. Your fingers play with the edge of the sheet like they're scared to fall too deep. But every time you breathe my way, the future feels a little less afraid. You say I don't know how to trust without waiting for the dust. I say you don't have to speak, just let your heartbeat talk to me. Stay with me under lanterns on the ceiling, where the world outside can't touch what we're feeling. We don't have to call this love tonight, we can just be two souls in the same soft light. If the morning tries to steal this little meaning, I'll still keep the way you look to me believing. If all I ever get is this one feeling, let it be you under lanterns on the ceiling. You trace my name across my chest like a secret you're afraid to test. You ask me what if I'm too much. I pull you closer, say that's not enough. Your laugh breaks in the quiet air like a song that doesn't need repair. You hide your face behind your hand, I kiss your knuckles where they land. You say, I've always been the one who leaves before they get the chance to see. I say, then let this be the night. You stay long enough to feel it right. Stay with me under lanterns on the ceiling, where the world outside can't touch what we're feeling. We don't have to call this love tonight. We can just be two souls in the same soft light. If the morning tries to steal this little meaning, I'll still keep the way you looked at me believing. If all I ever get is this one feeling, let it be you under lanterns on the ceiling. If tomorrow comes with questions, we don't owe it explanations. We can keep this in our ribs like a holy little glitch. If you ever feel alone in a room that's not our own, close your eyes and you'll still see lanterns in the way you breathe with me. Stay with me under lanterns on the ceiling, where the world outside can't touch what we're feeling. We don't have to call this love tonight. We can just be two souls in the same soft light. If the morning tries to steal this little meaning, I'll still keep the way you looked at me believing. If all I ever get is this one feeling, let it be you under lanterns on the ceiling. When the lights blink out and fade, and the night forgets our names, I'll still feel your heartbeat healing under lanterns on the ceiling. There's a candle on the dresser, wax is running down the side. You're sitting cross-legged on my blanket, hiding your smile in your hands tonight. My hoodie hanging off your shoulder, bare feet tucked beneath your knees. You say, I don't know why I'm shaking, I only ever get like this in dreams. You laugh and say I'm not this brave. In the daylight I behave, but every time you meet my eyes, another little fear just dies. So let this late night lantern heart light the corners where you're dark. We don't need to call it fate, we can just stay up too late. Let the outside will be gone, let the hours drag us on. If I only get to see this part, I'll protect your late night lantern heart. You start talking about your failures like they're ghosts beneath the bed. I slide closer on the mattress, say they don't get to live up here in your head. You trace circles on my wrist, saying I'm sorry I overshared. I say I'd rather drown in too much than pretend there's nothing there. You whisper, please don't memorize the broken pieces in my eyes. I kiss the place between your brows, say they're softer when you say them out loud. So let this late night lantern heart light the corners where you're dark. We don't need to call it fate, we can just stay up too late. Let the outside world be gone, let the hours drag us on. If I only get to see this part, I'll protect your late night lantern heart. If the sunrise climbs the wall and your doubt begins to call, you can say this meant too much, or blame the hour and the touch. But if you ever feel alone, searching for a softer home, close your eyes and you'll still find this small lantern in my spine. So let this late night lantern heart, light the corners where you're dark. We don't need to call it fate, we can just stay up too late. Let the outside world be gone, let the hours drag us on. If I only get to see this part, I'll protect your late night lantern heart. When the candle's just a stain and the night can't quite remain, I'll still feel you in the sparks of your late night lantern heart.
Always full of quiet clothes, thrown somewhere only we both know. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a secret only we can wear. You're tracing circles on my side, like you're learning how my scars align. Every little breath you take feels like something we might break. You say I'm scared of getting used to this, to waking up without your kiss. I pull you closer by the waist, say let's just live inside this taste. There are echoes in the bedsheets where you whisper my name. Every wrinkle keeps the memory, every fold is a flame. If the morning tries to tell us this was only a dream, I'll still feel you in the cotton where your heartbeat scream. We don't need a label for the way this feels, bare souls breathing where the night reveals. If all we leave behind are tangled sheets and heat, let there be echoes of you all over me.
The window lets the city in, little specks of gold along your skin. You laugh soft, hiding your mouth, like you're scared the joy will call you out.
You say you're not the staying kind, you always leave yourself behind. I press your hand against my chest, say tonight just let this be your rest. You say I'm bad at happy ends, I'm better at almost lovers, almost friends. I tuck your fears beneath the quilt, say we don't know the future, what we build. There are echoes in the bedsheets where you whisper my name. Every wrinkle keeps the memory, every fold is a flame. If the morning tries to tell us this was only a dream, I'll still feel you in the cotton where your heartbeat scream. We don't need a label for the way this feels, bare souls breathing where the night reveals. If all we leave behind are tangled sheets and heat, let there be echoes of you all over me. If you leave before the sun climbs high, and you don't look back when you say goodbye, I'll still find you in the way. This pillow holds your shape all day. If we never get another night with your shadows tangled up in mine, no, I kept this like a prayer, folded in the fabric that you wore in here. There are echoes in the bedsheets where you whisper my name. Every wrinkle keeps the memory, every fold is a flame. If the morning tries to tell us this was only a dream, I'll still feel you in the cotton where your heartbeat scream. We don't need a label for the way this feels, bare souls breathing where the night reveals. If all we leave behind are tangled sheets and heat, let there be echoes of you all over me. When the room is cold and neat and the night is on repeat, I'll still hear your soft heartbeats in the echoes of these bed sheets. It's 4 a.m. and we've lost the plot, half dressed, half laughing in my kitchen spot.
2 chip mugs and a midnight brew, steam writing quiet poems between me and you. Your hair is tied but falling down, bare feet tapping on the ground. You say I should go before it's light, but you don't move, you just hold me tight. You say I don't want this to feel like a rule, I'm scared of turning simple into cruel. I touch your cheek, say take your time, we can leave it undefined. Just stay until the coffee cools, till the sky turns soft to blue. We don't have to know the truth, just what our bodies wanna do. Let the sunrise wait outside, we can live between the lines. If all we ever break are little rules, then break them here and stay until the coffee cools. Cross-legged on the countertop, my hoodie swallowing you up. You ask, what if I mess this up? I say, we'll pour again, refill the cup. You tell me stories you never share, the ones that made you scared to care. I listen with my hands on yours, holding all the things you can't ignore. You say, I'm used to being left on red, not held like this instead. I say tonight, forget the past, just breathe and let this moment last. Just stay until the coffee cools, till the sky turns soft to blue. We don't have to know the truth, just what our bodies wanna do. Let the sunrise wait outside, we can live between the lines. If all we ever break are little rules, then break them here and stay until the coffee cools. If the day comes crashing in with its emails and its sins, we can call this just a pause or a crack inside the walls. But if you ever feel alone at a table on your own, remember how the silence felt when your armor finally melted. Just stay until the coffee cools, till the sky turns soft to blue. We don't have to know the truth, just what our bodies wanna do. Let the sunrise wait outside, we can live between the lines. If all we ever break are little rules, then break them here and stay until the coffee cools. When the last drop loses heat and the world gets to its feet, I'll still taste you on my spoon like a soft, unfinished tune. There's a street lamp leading through the blinds, soft gold lines across your spine. You're lying on your stomach humming low, some old song you don't even know. Your hair is spilling over my arm, your toes are tucked beneath the warm. Silence settles like a second skin, every sigh pulls me further in. You say I'm tired of being so composed, I want someone to see me close. I brush the worry from your brow, say you're allowed to fall apart right now. We got nothing but the dim light and the rhythm of our breathing in the night. No big answers, no clear lines, just your fingers trying to find mine. If tomorrow feels too bright, we can hide this in the folds of quiet. Right now all I need inside is you and nothing but the dim light. You tell me how your heart got chipped, how trust became a sinking ship. Your voice shakes on the hardest part, I feel the tremble in your heart. I don't interrupt the way you speak, I just keep tracing little peaks of every freckle, every line, like reading chapters of your life. You say I'm not used to being hurt without paying back in perfect words. I pull you closer to my chest, say you don't owe me more than rest. We got nothing but the dim light and the rhythm of our breathing in the night. No big answers, fingers trying to find mine. If tomorrow feels too bright, we can hide this in the folds of quiet. Right now all I need inside is you and nothing but the dim light. If the sunrise climbs the wall and your doubts come back to call, we don't have to name this thing, we can let it be a ring. A soft echo in your chest of a night you finally got a rest. When someone held the fragile parts without asking for your heart. We got nothing but the dim light and the rhythm of our breathing in the night. No big answers, no clear lines, just your fingers trying to find mine. If tomorrow